thank you all for supporting drama by having your child come here day after day after day since October. It's a big commitment, okay? It's not something you can just come today if you like it, if you want to, and then tomorrow you don't feel like coming, so you don't come. Because if you do that, you're letting the rest of your team down. And it is a team sport, drama. They have to support each other, they have to cover for each other if they miss a line or whatever. They have to emotionally support each other. Sometimes, you know, if things aren't going well in their life, they still have to come to rehearsal. And that's what a lot of them get out of it, is their friendships, their time here together. It's a lot of fun. Hi, how are you over there? Are you going to be on the stage someday? Yes? Oh, right. I probably won't be your coach. I keep telling myself it's time to retire and I can't do it. I love it too much. The kids will tell you I love it too much because even today, as we were rehearsing this morning before our show this afternoon, I was still giving them notes about what they could do to develop their character a little bit more. I can't stop doing it. Compulsion or something, I don't know. But if I see something that will make the show better, make the character come alive more, I have to share it. I can't keep my mouth shut. Ask my husband. Drama is so important, so are all the arts. You probably already know that. Some kids are athletes and they get a lot of limelight, and other kids are not athletes. But they still deserve limelight for their talents and their interests and their dedication to certain things. Drama and all of the arts, dance, music, what's the other thing? Visual art, all that stuff. It's imagination, it's creative. And if you somehow can make a living doing that, woohoo! Right? Yeah. You can have fun working and making money, that's wonderful. Now, not all of us can make money at it, especially not in this state, but it also is something you can do for the rest of your life. And you don't have to have done it in high school. You can start at any age. There was a woman this year at Lakewood Theater who did her first show at she's in her 60s. First time she'd ever done a show. She was fabulous. They're going to have her come back a lot. I know they will. So it's never too late. Lakewood's just down the road. They need people every year. They need more people. I highly recommend it. This entire set is Lakewood. Oh, no, that pedestal over there is not. Oh, that cupboard right back there is mine. Came from upstairs in my house. And the plants are mine. But everything else is Lakewood's. Okay, and many of the costumes are as well. It's why I keep doing theater there, because then I have access to all their stuff. Plus, I love it. I have to do it every year. Keep giving your support to the arts. If you have a vote that you could ever make about funding the arts more. Our district doesn't have a lot, unfortunately. There are no classes in drama. There are no classes. There's art class. There's very little music classes going on now. There is a music teacher, but you have to have private lessons here. You have to come down from the high school. You have to be really dedicated to get anywhere in music in this district, unfortunately. So anytime that you can vote and encourage them to spend more money on the arts, I think you should. I hope you do. And I hope you keep supporting your kids to keep doing it, because these kids love it. They really do. No, they wouldn't keep doing it because I'm a taskmaster and I never let up on them, right? Right. They're so afraid of me they don't even get an answer. In the spring, we do a show at Skowhegan High School. It's the one-act play festival. We do it here for the high school. High school came this afternoon, and the junior high. It was fabulous. it was fabulous. They were quiet, and they laughed when they should have laughed, and they loved it, and I was so thrilled. So in the spring, they will come and see our show as well. It takes 5 buses to get them down here. It's a competition. So it's a 1-act play, so it's short, a little bit shorter. It's like a half an hour to 40 minutes. And it's timed, and it's judged, and there are, winners, and there are losers. And we don't win that often. MCI kicks our butt almost every year because money. They are a private school. They have classes in stagecraft, and they make their sets. It's me here. I do the sets. I do the costumes. I even had to do the sound and the lights because our girl moved away. So if there are any messes up on the sound tonight, it's on me. I'm not really good at it, but I tried. In the spring, we need a technical person. We need a sound lights person, good with a computer. If you know anybody that you think would love to join our group, encourage them. I don't really like the competition myself. It's very stressful. It's kids want to win and they don't win. So I wish there wasn't any winning. I wish it was just we went and we saw the other kids' plays and we interacted with them and we supported each other. We used to have one like that in Hollowell district, but the teacher did it for years and got tired. She couldn't keep doing it. That's what I wish would come back, but I have no say in the matter. So anyway, and that's what happens in the spring. In March, some of these kids, I'm hoping, will take part. Some of them might not quite be able to because of the pressure, but anyway, that's what happens then. And then we do the fall show, which you're seeing right now. So I don't see anybody coming in, so I've been blabbing long enough. I'd like to leave you with one more thing, one more thought, and that is the number one fear when you ask people in a survey what their worst fear is. You know what I'm going to say, right? It's not death. It's not death. It's speaking in public in front of other people. So that is really the payoff for this whole thing. Kind of, but I think the payoff is their camaraderie, their feeling of, I tell you what, when all their peers today gave them a rousing round of applause, they won't forget that. That'll last the rest of their life. So, welcome to our show. It's called Murder by the Book. It's a typical murder mystery. And that's all I'm going to say. I know you like it. It's also a comedy, okay? So even though we're trying to figure out who did it, yay, people are coming in. I blabbed long enough. All right. I hope you'll forgive me for that. But, hey, I got a chance to just kind of, what's that called? Proselytize or something? Preach, in other words, yeah. Maybe I should have been a minister. Anyway, what was I going to say? It's a comedy, okay? So even though you're trying to figure out who done it, it's supposed to be funny, and you'll figure that out after a while. But the sooner you laugh, the more looser they'll get, and the funnier it will be. So, do a lot of laughing. We're filming it. I'm so excited. So Channel 11, which is the closed circuit TV channel in Madison, do you have to have Beeline cable or something? How do you get Channel 11? Beeline? So if you get Beeline, or you know somebody who couldn't be here tonight who gets it, it's going to be on at some point. I don't know exactly when. But thank you, Logan and Daxton, for doing that. Give Logan and Daxton a hand, everybody. And by the way, they're both former drama students. Okay, so we're going to get some atmosphere going here. I'm going to take out the house lights, and I'm going to get it real dark in here. Yeah. So a little atmosphere. Welcome to the home of Mary Gray, world famous author of murder mysteries. She's invited 6 of her friends.
whom?
There's a door down.
Heck yeah, it's a murder!
This murder yet is but fantastical, shaking so my single state of mind, that function is smothered in sunrise, and nothing is but what is not.
Oh, give it a rest, Reginald. Perhaps saying dead she is not.
Girl, I've seen a lot of dead cows in my life, but that gal there, that ain't cow I've ever seen.
We mustn't get ahead of the facts. This is Mary Graves, our hostess. That's all we know.
I'm telling you, Mary Graves there than a sardine packed in extra virgin olive oil.
Wait, someone must notify the police. I have.
Everyone say precisely where you are.
Scared me to death.
When he says precisely means precisely.
I'm Detective Wayne Payne. This is Officer Lee.
Keith,
Whatever.
first dead.
I understand there's been a murder. Aha! I've discovered the body. Send this to the lab, and don't forget to dust for fingerprints. You there, tell me what happened.
So sorry I do not speak English.
You just did.
I'm the Countess of Altoverden-Schechenfeld, but I speak the English phrase which only explains the one before.
The long name sounds phony.
You may call me Cookie.
That is so fascinating. The fact that you can speak English while not speaking English is so hot, Cookie.
Quiet! Someone else tell me what happened.
Professor Kim scientist. Advancing 7 days.
Does it look like you're talking to someone who cares? What happened?
Mary Graves, author of the upstairs bathroom, and a murder of the parlor, and murder of
What happened?
Mary Graves, here at the nose is deceased, threw a dinner party for the 6 of us tonight. She was poisoned.
How do you know it's poison?
I'm a scientist. She looks poisoned.
'Tis tragedy, me lords and ladies. Death lies upon us, an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower in all the field.
What?
Reginald Worth, but of course, you know that world-renowned Shakespearean actor.
No. Not unless you're a criminal.
The only crimes I may be guilty of are slaying an audience and stealing the hearts of my devoted fans.
And is murdering Shakespeare.
Well then, detectives, sir, since y'all seem out of this situation, never tighter than a rope on a text steer, I suppose I'm not that door.
Howdy there.
Come here, you big brute. No one moseys until we solve the case.
But partner,
As far as I'm concerned, you're all prime suspects.
Well, I am prime.
Any one of you could have murdered Mary Graves.
As a psychic, I predict that it's not me.
I only kill by not inviting people to my soirees.
shoot, I don't kill nothing but steaks.
Name one murder the maid did it.
I am a scientist. I never do anything real.
What would
He's got rape and shoot, I don't even care. You gotta
Quiet!
You're the man.
I've got half a mind to drag you down to the station house, lock you up, and throw away the key. If I hear one more peep out of any of you, you'll be sleeping butt naked on a cement cell floor.
Remember your breathing exercises. He's working on his anger management.
I joined a support group.
Open finger, darling.
Quiet!
His arms whistling at tours.
Now you know who we are. Let's hear who you are.
Name's Tex, John Tex. Half oil man, half cowboy. From Wayne, Vermont. Big old Texas, boy. Ain't great state, anywhere they got states.
And what are you doing here, Mr. Tex?
Well, Mary Graves is the first gal I ever kissed, and I've been proposing for 30 years. So I came down to tell Lily she better get on the train, because it's leaving the station.
That's a motive, Officer Keith.
I wrote that baby down.
You there, the one that's dressed funny.
I am none of mystery, psychic of the stars and that dead body.
So,
Am I doing it? I foresaw you saying that with my third eye. I'm here for Mary Graves' tri-monthly reading.
If you're so all-fired, all-seeing, who killed her?
The future is clouded with a chance of rain.
Me next, me next. I do so adore games.
All right, Ronald.
No, 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 dear child. Sir Reginald Worth, world
Renowned Shakespearean actor! We know!
My reputation precedes me. I was here to discuss Turning Mary's latest novel, Death of an Actor, into a stage adaptation in which I would ravishly play the lead. There's a delicious scene where I make love to...
Professor had a hammer of time. I haven't had a clue why I was invited. I'm Mary's friend. Mary's greatest friend, and she said it was important I tell her.
A delicious scene where I
And
make
your
love...
best?
Countess.
Apologies, Countess from Moldavia. Let's see. Cappuccino, Steve?
You speak Moldovan?
Not really. I can say, how are you, and where's the rest of them?
And the Countess Otto Sheffield. But you may call me Hunky.
I don't want to call you Hunky.
I know, you are thinking to yourself, I'm killing my darling husband, the Count of Otto Sheffield. But he was hated by the people, and he often took butcher knife to bed with him. And then tossing and turning, he sliced and diced himself to death.
It's all right, Countess.
Oh yeah, that's totally believable. For someone who doesn't speak a lot of English, you speak a lot of English.
I learned this watching The Bachelor.
And what about you, maid person?
Me? I just got paid to be here.
You mean like an assassin?
No, I mean, like a maid.
Any thoughts, Officer Keith?
No, no thoughts.
No thoughts at all.
Well, I was wondering why there's no chandelier.
Very helpful. Yes?
Send back reporting the suspect, sir.
Thank you. Lab tech?
She may come.
Oh, my bad. Whatever. Very well. Here's what we'll do. Officer Keith and I will interrogate each of you individually.
You mean you'll do one and I'll do one?
No, I mean together we'll interrogate them one at a time.
Even more clever!
Once I've heard from everyone, I will deduce the identity of the murderer.
That would be amazing.
You should hit on that.
Starting with you, John Wayne, stay. The rest of you, go off the bathroom just off the front hall.
That's a terribly small bathroom.
You'll get to know each other. Beat it! Skedaddle!
Come on, show your wrist.
I'll be back with the candy.
Where do you want me, partner?
Officer Keith, bring that little chair down by the wall there.
You're real smart, know that?
Sit. So, Mr. Tex, when was the last time you saw Mary Graves?
About 2 seconds ago, on the floor. Don't bell.
When was the last time you saw her alive?
Back while this morning, wanted my opinion on her Wild West book.
And what, Mr. Tex, did you tell her?
That book just made me real mad, boy. Girl didn't know a boy cow from a cowboy.
Didn't care for it?
Heck, fire no, I did not. Cowboy in their book wears a front creased Carlsbad cowboy hat. When ain't a cowboy alive, wears nothing but an open crown Stensons.
Uh-huh.
Then, her phony cowboy gets bit by an eastern Nisqually rabbit. It's a western Nisqually that lives in Texas, not eastern. Then, her phony cowboy ties his lasso in a clove hitch knot, which is fighting words. Every cowboy worth his spit knows the best knot for a lasso is a bowline Honda. That just sets my panties on fire.
And that made you mad?
Real man.
How mad is that?
Mad at that 3-legged dog trying to bury that hip process set off.
So mad you killed her?
Whoa, down!
You killed Mary Graves, admit it!
I ain't gonna kill nobody. I'm a Buddhist.
You thought her book was so inaccurate it would ruin the history of your cowboy heroes, so you poisoned her!
I swear, by all the sugar in my mama's sweet tea, I didn't do it. Heck, I didn't even get here till they had supper on the table.
That means nothing! You could have slipped poison into her food during the meal!
Shoot, they served up some sea bass thing. I want to get near that stuff.
One last question, Mr. Tex. Suppose someone said cowboys were called cowboys because they rode cows, not horses.
What sour belly something said that I'll rip his legs off and drown him in boiled molasses.
I see.
Well, now I was just fun with you.
I believe you've heard enough.
I want to hurt a fly on my nose, boy.
You're excused, Mr. Tex. Officer Keith, this is the next suspect.
You better be careful who you mess with, boy.
Put a little star by that name. went in were real good. Oh, ma'am, please take a seat. Now, ma'am, please tell us who you are.
I am the world-famous Madam Mystery. All-seeing, all-knowing, and pretty hot.
Uh-huh.
I sense that you're an unbeliever.
Uh-huh.
Wait, a message from the spirits.
Whoa!
I sense that one of you has recently been in grave danger.
Whoa!
More cops. Big surprise. Now, how do you
No, Mary Graves? That was what you were about to say, yes?
Whoa!
knock off the woe-in?
One of you is about to receive a large sum of money.
Well, I thought Mildred is old as dirt.
Yes, it's on Mildred.
How did you know?
Lord, give me patience.
When will I get the money?
For $500, the clouds will pass.
Wow! Can you owe me $500, detective?
Are you kidding me?
Please, please! I'll pay you back double when I get the inheritance. I have car payments. Please! Oh, thank you, detective.
You're so psychic. Tell me how much change I have in my pockets.
The future is cloudy.
I'll bet. Now, tell me how you know Mary Graves or I'll lose my temper.
Well, I've been her psychic for over 10 years.
For a modest fee, of course.
Yes, well, she did owe me a pittance.
How much of a pittance?
$50,000, and the spirits told her how her book should end.
50,000? Wow! Wowee!
Knock off the woe-in!
Yes, detective.
So you came down here to shake her down. When she's dead now, the money, you poisoned her!
The spirits just hate that.
You killed Mary Graves, admit it!
The spirits. The spirits. How could she get the money owed her if the person who owed it was dead?
Well, the spirit has a point. Send her away, officer.
Yes, detective. Do you by any chance have a business card?
I'm in a world of nut hatches. Oh, ma'am, take a seat.
Don't you mean please take a seat?
No, I mean sit your wrinkly old toques down.
Oh, thank you for asking.
Uh-huh.
Please state your name for the record.
Professor Tamara Hines.
Wow!
Yes, I'm a scientist.
What kind of scientist?
One you better not mess with.
I eat that kite for lunch. Now, how'd you know Mary Graves?
We were roommates in college.
You must be very sad about her death.
Oh, no, I know it. She was one of my best friends and greatest rivals. And I excelled in science and she excelled with what you may call literature. But now Arthur has taken her from us.
Yeah. You might have wanted to harm her.
Someone does the reminder success for her? I assume you checked her fingerprint. You checked the fingerprint detector,
Of
right?
course.
Actually, detective,
What?
I kind of forgot to.
What?
Well, you know, you get to a new place, meet a lot of new people, and wow, it's exciting. I just must have forgotten.
You were dumber than a dud, Miss Crab. We could have solved the entire case if you had done different fingerprint, but you forgot.
Wow.
Wow! You're saying wow to me after you forgot to dust for fingerprints? Wow! You're saying wow to me after forgetting the simplest thing you have to do.
Don't forget your breathing exercises.
I don't want to do my breathing exercises.
Detective!
What?
It's all right!
It is not all right.
I have talcum mixed powder in a bag. Well, I carry a well-stocked with scientific supplies for any occasion. We can do it now.
Bingo. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's do it now.
Oh.
What? Mary Graves' body is gone.
Oops.
But it can't be gone.
But it is gone.
But it can't be gone.
But it is gone.
But it can't be gone.
Stick a sock in it. Where's the body?
You just said it was gone.
I know the body's gone.
You just asked where it was.
It was rhetorical.
named Rhetorical took the body?
Rhetorical is a statement of a fact, not a statement of a fact.
I dislike you immensely.
Doesn't change the definition.
Everyone in the living room!
Quiet!
We are quiet, dear boy.
Well, keep it that way.
What exactly is this about?
Does anybody notice anything different in this room? Well,
The psychic is definitely wearing different eyeshadow.
Mary Grace's body is gone!
Dang, maybe they took her to a funeral home.
They did it to your funeral home!
Maybe someone wanted a souvenir.
Are you out of your mind?
In Moldova, bodies come, bodies go.
You know, in Shakespeare, there are 137 bodies.
Wyatt, one of you has moved her.
Ridiculous.
Absurd.
And that will put on something.
Sorry, yucky, yucky.
Well, I guess she fit my pickup.
Whoever moved the body is the murderer.
Or very, very tiny.
Why on earth would someone do that?
Because I'm closing in. My hot breath is on your neck and you're afraid. One of you in this room got rid of the body.
I swear on my pinky ring, I didn't do it.
I know that, officer.
Oh, good.
Everyone, leave this room. But watch your backs. There is a killer on the loose and they are desperate. Go! Not you, Veronica.
Not me?
Sit!
He said, sit.
I answered.
Sorry. No remember, this is my first interrogation.
You're going to do just fine.
That's so nice of you.
You should do the fours.
What are the fours?
Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4.
I'll do the talking.
But the poor boy's as nervous as a long-tailed cat on a porch full of rocking chairs.
This is an interrogation. You are here to answer questions.
But you're not asking questions. You're making statements. You didn't think about the word elicit, which means to draw out. You didn't create a safe space for others to answer your questions.
You're telling me how to interrogate you?
See how smart you are? You got that right away. You are going to be so good at this.
What are you doing?
I'm building on your natural charm and penetrating intellect.
You find me penetrating?
I do for sure. And that combined with your beauty and intensive understanding, you're going to do so well. Just rock it out.
It does?
And can I ask what you were doing about an hour ago?
I was, doing a crossword.
At which I bet you're a #1 whiz.
Well, I can do the weekday puzzle in about 10 minutes.
That is just out of this world. And can I ask, are you doing that somewhere in the house, perhaps?
Wait a minute. You're interrogating me?
Sort of teaching by example.
Boy, howdy, she had you going.
Get back in that chair!
Use your pretty please, boys.
Did you or did you not kill Mary Graves?
I'm a rent-maid, honey. Why would I kill somebody I only met an hour ago?
Fine. Get out. Go! Skedaddle!
You were going to do so well. You're just a little jumpy. You boil my blood, baby.
Well, that went well.
That did not go well. Don't tell me it went well when it didn't go well.
But it did. You allowed her to think she was in charge. But you were actually in charge the whole time and went out of her that she didn't do it.
I guess I did. Good noticing, officer. I've noticed your noticing abilities.
Thank you. I will build on my current level of noticing. For instance, your socks caught your outfit.
That's not necessarily noticing. Don't waste your noticing.
But he was sneaky.
It was. Call for the Countess.
Countess Odova to Jim development.
I am here, my officer of the wild.
We'll let two of you knock it off.
Ralph Condadendilio.
Dobra mi palo, Leo.
The Stogoblag, he mostly like.
Oh, wow.
What is she saying?
She's describing Moldavia in the moonlight.
Yeah, right. 6. You will speak English, please.
But of course, howdy.
You admitted admitted already to one murder.
What does this mean?
Your husband.
No. He took a butcher knife to bed, and he died of tossing and turning. I would never kill my husband. He was amusing and sneezy.
You didn't hear him screaming when he rolled onto the knife?
I gave him a certain latitude.
Good marital advice.
1,000 thankings.
Did you say spanking?
We will discuss this at another moment. I am not killing Mary Graves.
Why not?
She's loaning to me money.
Why is that necessary?
I have had too many years in Maladovia. Would you care to see my dance?
Keep going. Not that hot.
It's only 20 minutes! It's a big mistake not to celebrate the ear.
Yeah, well, I'll take that chance. I noticed that Mary Graves had pierced ears, but no earrings.
You are thinking I'm stealing earrings from the dead?
You said it, not me.
Well, there is a day where we steal earrings from the dead, but that's in October.
Your earrings are in the shape of a G. G is in Mary Graves.
No, the G is for Gadonka, as we sweep down from upon the hills from cow on the enemy saying Gadonka, which means you're stupid like pigs.
Pigs are very intelligent.
Not in Moldovia. Gadonka is good, yes.
Very frightening. One last question, Countess.
I am liking the earrings very much.
In your luggage, we found the fusil, the scope, the arm, the Etienne, or famous assault rifle with 25-round, 5.56 magazine with Triton sights for night firing. When exactly did you intend to use the fusil, the salt, the arms, the Etienne, or famous assault rifle with Triton sights for night firing for?
Could you be repeating the question?
Not a chance.
Well, we very much like to celebrate the Bang Bang. Tomorrow is the departing Mary Graves' birth canal celebration, for which I get to do Bang Bang.
Officer Keith and I discovered around the Mary Graves estate some 30 Moldovan soldiers. Why is this?
I am not well liked.
I see. Why did you kill Mary Graves?
Why are you killing Mary Graves?
I didn't kill Mary Graves!
Me neither!
Thank you so much, Countess, for your cooperation.
Going to give you my earrings as a token of Moldovan respect.
My last name starts with a P, not a G.
Ah, Luan, to reject gift to Moldovia is to risk Bang Bang.
Fine, I'll take them.
Tell me, reflective,
Detective.
is your adorable officer available for Costume Kelly later?
He already has one.
Pity.
You are in so much trouble. Call him Reginald, what's his name?
Reginald, what's his name?
Not like that.
Lay on Macduff and be damned, he who first cried, oh, enough. Rather good, don't you think?
No.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you, tripping on the tongue. But if you mouthed it as many of your players do, I had leave.
Knock that off.
I beg your pardon.
Whatever that is, I'm not interested.
Not interested. Not interested? Those, sir, are the words of Shakespeare, the immortal bards.
Sit.
I will not be ordered about with some ignorant supernumerary.
Now, what exactly is that?
Is what?
A super dromedary?
A bit player, and beneath the notice of the great and vastly admired Reginald Word. Have you seen my Titus Andronicus?
Did you, lose it in this room?
Speak to my agent.
Sintertuckus and the Cheronicus. I can stick your inflated ego in a holding cell inhabited by 1,000 cockroaches and no blanket or pillow for 96 hours.
There is no need to be pissy about it.
I spoke to your agent, who said you didn't come down here to discuss a role in Mary Graves' stage adaptation of Death of an Actor, but have it out with her because you weren't considered.
I reject such an insinuation.
And you sent poison stationery to the producer who fired your sorry Tuckus.
It was merely poison pen letter, not poison itself. And I was not fired. Reginald Worth has never been fired. I walked because my trailer lacked 6 inches in the contractual width. Now
Sit! Did you, or did you not, plant a bomb in Mary Graves' Lexus?
I was simply adjusting her carburetor.
Just what do you think a carburetor is?
Well, smarty pants, it rates the car's performance.
Did you not poison Mary Graves?
Nonsense. I merely pepped up her broiled chicken with a pinch of cayenne pepper and a soupçon of my homemade spice rub.
Do you or do you not have domestic cat hides pinned up on your wall?
It is merely an affectionate memorial to my little darlings.
Did you or did you not leave Mary Graves at the altar?
I requested the church be decorated with dahlias, not delphiniums. Some things are simply not bearable as a scent.
Did you not send a hooded cobra to Mary Graves?
I found one I could sing and thought she'd be amused.
I believe we have all we need. You are excused.
All you need is precisely what you do not possess, sir.
Ooh, I could give him such a smack.
You nailed him to the wall, detective.
Pass me the hammer and I'll give it a try. I believe, officer, we have all we need.
We're just waiting on the toxicology reports from Mary Graves' wine.
Toxicology reports on Mary Graves' wine, sir.
Have it.
Yep.
Thank you. Aha! Aha!
Tell me.
Mary Graves' wine shows traces of arsenic.
No.
Yes!
Really?
Absolutely!
Woo! Donkey dog!
Call them in!
I can free.
Oh my God!
I would like to say publicly that I had nothing to do with Mary Graves' death. Granted, she did owe me money, but I live in a sphere where such things are of no importance to me.
Well, I didn't do it, sure.
Why would I do that? I'm a Democrat.
Scientists don't kill. We create things that kill. That's other people's problems.
How now? A rat? Dead for a duck and dead!
Say what?
Hamlet, dear, when he kills Polonius, who's hiding behind a curtain.
What's that got to do with anything?
Shakespeare, dear girl. Needn't have anything to do with anything. He's Shakespeare.
Would someone please fetch me a strawberry?
Quiet! So exciting! This is so exciting! Isn't this exciting?
Officer Key!
Sorry. Well, exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Quiet! Let's have a little respect. The detective needs your full attention. Silence!
In my hand, I have incontrovertible proof that the wine served to Mary Graves was poisoned by arsenic.
What's arsenic?
A key question. You hit that nail right on the head.
Black! Sorry. Didn't say black.
You've asked what is arsenic? Well, it is a poison.
What kind of poison?
A very poisonous kind of poison, made up by very no good poison. Poison of extraordinary poisonosity.
Arsenic is a silver gray metalloid, and its electrons don't freely move in a crystallized structure. It only forms in gray, yellow, and black.
Well, Miss Hines, Officer Keith checked your car and he found...
You unlocked my car?
Well, see, I just kind of slipped out in the middle of a string. My dad always taught me to carry a string with me. Then you just adjust the ends of the string until...
Be quiet!
Okie
You have
dokie.
no right to.
And in the bag of medical supplies, he found a small bottle of arsenic!
I use that in my scientific business pursuits.
Not here in Mary Graves' home. Here, in the home of Mary Graves, it can only be used for one thing, the poisoning of Mary Graves. I arrest you, Professor Tamara Hines, for murder! Put the cuffs on her, Officer Keith.
Yes, detective.
No! Absolutely not! No!
What am I way test? Mary Graves!
Yes, I'm Mary Graves.
You seem mostly alive.
Of course I'm alive, but this is all wrong. You can't arrest a scientist. I already wrote that book. Formula for Murder. Pure genius.
Very absorbent.
The scientist is based on Tamara Hines and creates a body vapor to cover her tracks. I cannot sell another scientist murderous.
I can definitely see that.
Be quiet.
But that's motive for having no motive.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to offer some sort of proof that you're Mary Graves.
She's Mary Graves!
history novel. So I got you all here hoping you would all act out some new plot I hadn't thought of yet. But you're hopeless. Don't you know anything? Ever since Frankenstein, people have always suspected the scientist. Who would want the scientist to be the killer if she had no motive? Who would want to read that?
We might just have to accept that, Detective.
Will you be quiet? Will you be quiet? Speak to me!
You told me to be quiet!
Personally, I would assume Reginald killed me.
Cast at last!
I knew it.
Wait. Mary Graves,
What?
you're under arrest for impersonating a dead person.
Now that's a really good twist.
I'm taking downtown station.
Fabulous. I want to drink in the atmosphere.
I'll need you all as witnesses. Go!
What a great job you've done. Is there any change to be available for the movie?
Come, sit by me, my most adorable officer. I am wishing to discuss the glories of Moldova in the moonlight while stroking your lips with my own.